Yeah, break time. I'm listening to Bobby Gentry. I don't know how I found out about Bobby Gentry, but I'm so glad I did because her words and what's the other one? Uh, Harry Chapin and singers and songwriters like that. I listened to in the '70s. You know. Anyway, generational curses. Who thought of that? Who invented that word? And why? There's nothing new under the sun just because it has a different name. Okay, and I'm saying that I'm sitting here thinking as I was talking to a little girl having issue with her own parents. And I'm like, this isn't gonna last. You're gonna grow up and when you grow up, if you have kids, you're gonna see all parents, okay, I'm not talking about the ones who did drugs. I'm talking about the ones who, I don't know, let's just say they, like my mom, she would give us the belt if we did something to cut out a line, so to speak. And of course it fucked up my sister. She's still in therapy. She 80 something fucking years old. Ain't that much therapy in the world. And I'm like, can't you just come to the point and just say, I'm not going to do the same thing my parents did? Poof, there you go. And then don't do them. We don't have to have a big display and the flashes and flares and fireworks. Don't do it. Just like me. I got to start eating more vegetables so I could be more healthy. So, no sweets this this grocery shopping trip. You decide to just do it. We don't need to have long lectures and blah, 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 blah. Okay, my mom spanked me, so I'm not going to spank my child because I turned out great no matter. And yes, sometimes I did appreciate my mom. I do look back on life and appreciate my mom for spanking me, like starting something and not finishing it. Like respecting my neighbors and don't play my music loud after 10. Like respecting my neighbors and take Mrs. Jones' 3-gallon bottle of water in her house and put it on the water cooler. It's just like anything else in life. It's just a choice. It's just a choice. You know? You make it within here and you do it just like thoughts. Thoughts are things, words are things. So just do it. Just act on whatever you say you're going to do. And it's done. No? Tell me. Okay, let me back that up by saying the previous video. I will, I don't know, put a comment in the other one, part 1 or something. I don't know. I think forgiveness is not what we think it is. I think I forgive myself, being a spiritualist medium, for thinking whatever it is should have happened any other way. Now, before you go rolling your eyes and sucking your teeth, I lost my baby too. I was raped, beaten, sodomized, and left for dead too. And you get over it and live a life. I'm not holding on to, I hate all black men because of one. That's stupid. I'm not holding up my good, my success, my prosperity by hating. No. No. What happened. That was 100 years ago. Today's today, and I got to live life and have as much fun as I can squeeze into it right now. That's what matters. I ain't holding no fucking grudges. I'm not saying, Mama, why did you do such and such and such and such? So what if it wasn't supposed to happen any other way? And yeah, I've already talked to tons of you black women. Yeah, well, that, white police shot my son, and I can't speak on that. I can only speak on me and my daughter going to the other side, my mother going to the other side, me nearly going to the other side. I was in a coma for 4 days. They thought I was dead. So I feel pain and have painful things happen to me as well. I just choose to look at the outcome differently than you. I tried being depressed for a whole year. It didn't work out good, so I just opted not to do that anymore. I hated my mother for something she did to my sister. I called her a bitch. I got over it, made my apologies, and we keep it pushing. You know, somehow I hurt one of my sisters. I made my apologies, and I got to keep it pushing. I can't go back and undo anything, just like mama can't. All these generational curses stuff. What if it wasn't supposed to happen any other way? What if that was the only way you needed to learn that spiritual lesson to evolve closer and closer to God, source, whatever you want to call the thing bigger than you? What if? So I'm not sitting here coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Today is today. I'm happy. I'm grateful. You know, I learned my lessons and I just keep it pushing. And I must not be doing too bad because all of you guys are supporting me, helping me move to my divinely right home. And I thank